Hello. Hi. It's been a while. To be honest, it's been quite a while since I made a video on this channel, and I don't think I've ever made something like this before. Hi. It's been quite a while since I made a video on this channel. It's been probably a few days, maybe. I really don't remember. But either way, hello and welcome back. I usually do like different intros on this channel, like I never really do something other than hello DCCP intro before, but I really like to try and make this a little more interesting. So if you're wondering what this video is right now, this isn't really actually a recorded clip that I took. This was a clip from an old video of mine, which was the update video, which I posted a few days ago. I will leave a thumbnail on the top left and a link in the description for the video when I find out what this is. But it's been quite a while since I made a video on this channel, and I prefer to keep it a little short so I can type in the information and not have to make this a little harder for myself. So of course, this took quite a while to make, and how I was gonna edit this video was a little hard and started to take a giant toll on how I was going to work on this. This was starting to become a little harder just because of the amount of time I needed to take to get this video perfect. I didn't even know at the time how I was gonna make this video, but after a bit of time I was able to get a proper way on editing this whole thing without having to be confused. So it's been quite a while. So I just wanted to share this with you guys before I get started with the main stuff. And I think I'd like to explain this in full detail, but I haven't really gotten the chance to work on this much, so I'd like to work on it right away. So, of course, there wasn't really much happening recently, other than the fact I had no idea what I was going to say today or what I was going to explain in this video. I already had like a made up mind script ready, but I think I forgot about it, so I'm improvising now what I was going to say. And I just wanted to say that I'm gonna work on an update video, and I'd like to work on the new things happening. So, of course, I was able to rename the YT Creation series to Youtorials as per the voting poll I released last week. Once again, thank you guys so much for voting. It probably is surprising that you guys are actually doing these types of things, and I'm really happy that you guys got a chance to vote. I really felt bad I couldn't like save it because I really wanted to just look at it again, but either way, I'd like to thank all of you for voting whilst we had the chance. So of course, this would take a bit of a while, and it started to become a little less harder for me to try and edit this video since it's getting a little more difficult to find a proper script, and I just really wanted to make this a little more easy for me to edit this video, since of course it's not going to be so easy to edit a long video like a 20-minute video without having to waste a whole hour because I have a ton of stuff to do. Now this wasn't supposed to be uploaded today, but I had to since there was an entire schedule I had to follow on yesterday, so I didn't really have time to make this video. So I think I'll just get straight to the details and we'll work on that. So, of course, I wanted to explain this in full detail. So, obviously, yes, I actually do have to tell you guys something, and that is I wanted to work on new content again. Of course, I want to work on stuff like getting my Instagram back. I haven't really worked on it yet, since getting my Instagram back is a lot harder than making a Facebook post. So I really hadn't got much progress done on that yet, since I don't remember the email and password of my Instagram. Now, of course, if you're wondering why I wasn't active for so long, well, it's because I had a ton of stuff at school again, and I think it's becoming much of a problem now than I thought it would be. Of course, you may have seen some frequent Facebook uploads I've been doing recently, and that gives you guys a bit of a reminder that I'm not really inactive, I'm just busy with daily life. I also noticed that I was getting a lot more tired in making these videos, so of course I'd have to try and rest before I can remake this, because making videos all the time is a little harder for me, and it definitely brings off a much larger toll on this entire ordeal. And I really had to forego trying to be very hardworking so I could focus and get my mind off the struggles I've been having recently. I recently had a cough, but I was able to get that fixed just a few days back, probably during last week maybe, and I'm definitely happy to have gotten that fixed and I'm back to normal now, so I should be clear to do some good videos again without having to cough the whole time. And I'd just like to say thank you guys so much for voting, and I would like to say thank you guys so much for also working on this for me. I'm definitely happy I got the proper chance to try and work on this whole thing again. Also, one more thing to notice, I also noticed a little bit that I have plans on like working on a different script, but the script itself is just getting harder and harder, and I didn't want to tire myself out, so of course I was going to work on something else different. What I was also going to work on is most likely having to work on an entirely new and entirely different planning for this video. So, of course, I'm going to get my Instagram back. Now, how I was going to work on it was a little difficult to explain, since it was going to start with probably having to get my Instagram back before doing anything else. I think that's all I'm going to be doing for now, since making an Instagram is not so easy, but I think just getting one back is going to be even harder, and I just didn't understand how difficult this would be. If I have my email, my Instagram will be up and running quickly, but I just didn't understand how hard this was. So of course I had to focus a little bit on my struggles before I could focus. So of course this was hard, and it started having a bit of a toll on me and started causing numerous amounts of trouble to not only me, but I think my social media. As for my Facebook, of course it's gonna be temporary. I'm not going to be posting there forever. I think once I get my Instagram back, I'll be like adding more lore stuff. I'll probably be adding more pictures there. But I think just for the time being, I'll just work on my Facebook. That's only meant to be for casual stuff like pictures, maybe some family group photos, and probably many more. It's not really meant to be anything based for the channel. It's just meant for family and casual stuff. So I'll probably transfer my YouTube things to either my Instagram, or if I'm lucky, I could probably get a Twitter started and I could upload there. But the options are unlimited here, and I just don't really want to work on it. So of course, the last thing I want to focus on is my new content. Now, I really didn't understand this, but I really could have had the chance to work on my entire Instagram. I could have worked on my gaming intros, my new channel profile pic, which do keep in mind is so outdated. I haven't worked on it yet, and I still hadn't finished it. Like, I hadn't understood just how late I'd be on noticing all of this. I was so focused with all my other videos to even care or even notice what was going on. So yes, I think it's safe to say that I think I'm starting to fall behind on what's been happening on YouTube recently. I also noticed just how difficult this would be just because of how hard making videos has become, and of course it was starting to have a major toll to my I'm starting to become a major toll to my entire video career, such as probably it's gonna be difficult to try and make videos all full time whilst also having school. I think it's gonna be impossible now since I have school every day, and of course I'm not really supposed to be making a video today, but I have to since I fell behind on my original schedule. So of course I have to try and focus on it. Now I literally have an entirely new schedule to focus on. So I tried my entire best to work on it without having to, panic, but of course it took a lot longer than I expected it to be, and I just really wanted to work on it without rallying up a ton of people. So I think that's honestly it, and I really don't have much to say here, but I just like to say one more thing. I think I'd like to say thank you guys so much for this moment. I obviously wasn't going to edit much since, of course, it was going to be a lot harder for myself and it started causing like a difficulty to me, but I'd like to say thank you guys so much for this moment. It truly makes me happy that I get the chance to work on this again without having like problems to deal with. But of course, I'm not really gonna complain about it since it was gonna become a problem for me to work on this entire video anyway. And of course, I lost my script, so I don't know what to say now. But I'd like to say thank you guys so much for this moment. I promise I'll get the gaming stuff running soon. But for now, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh!